You guys, I sat on my microphone and turned it off. So I was almost done with this video and I have to start it all over. Ugh. Welcome back to Entrepreneurship with Veronica. I'm Veronica. Y'all know this. Oh my god. Well, so now you have a little bit of like an insight into the life of a YouTuber. Because I have to start all over. Oh well. I'm sure that you can tell though that my energy feels a little bit better than it did in the last video. Yeah, I worked through my feelings about my visibility and marketing with my coach, and I've got to say, like, if you don't have a coach, you need a coach because it helps so much. You don't get to be stuck, and it's nice. Anyway, in other news, I just got off of Skype with Ramonda Jan, who is in the UK, and she is the founder of the Women in Business Club. If you haven't been following them on Instagram, you've got to check it out. They're amazing. I love their posts so much, and we had just such a great conversation. It's also exciting because they're talking about bringing their workshops to the United States in maybe the next 6 months. So definitely follow them and stay tuned because you may get the chance, if you're in the United States, to engage with them in a much bigger way very soon. This video today is being made specifically for my friend Katia Rave, who is an amazing values coach. So she works with people who to discover their vision and core values so that when they get into a stress situation in business, they know their values, and so they can make decisions with integrity, not with fear. And I know I'm not the only one who has experienced fear in my business, so her work is incredibly critical, and she's really doing wonderful things for this world. And she asked me, what are the 5 things that I wish I'd known about when I started my business? And I gotta tell ya, there are a few. So here we go. These are the 5 things that I wish I'd known when I started my first business. I wish that I had focused more. And what I've seen with myself and other entrepreneurs is that when you start a business and you see the fact that you can dream up a way of making money on your terms and then it starts to work, that's really exciting. It makes you want to start more businesses right away. But if you do that, you'll be taking energy and time and focus away from the original business, probably before it's mature enough in order to be able to let that go. So focus on your first dream and put that into a reality. Give it a year at least to become mature. And then in the meantime, make a 90-day plan, make a 6-month plan, a year-long plan, and a 5-year-long plan. And add your other ideas to those lists so that you don't lose them and you feel like they have a place in your future, but you can focus for now. So automation, this is one that I am huge on right now. I've been huge on for a long time, but my audio stopped again. I'm in shock. I don't even know what to do. Okay, the second thing that I'm a huge fan of in business is automation. People say to me, Veronica, how are you coaching private one-on-one clients and still taking private one-on-one clients? You're speaking all over the country. You have a book coming out. And you have a YouTube channel. How are you doing all of that stuff all at once? And the answer is automation. I literally could not run the business that I do today without automation. And in fact, automation is also what had me working only 10 hours a week at my last company. So automating, using technology to do things for you is incredible, and it's absolutely the first step to growing and scaling your business before you're ready to hire a VA or an employee. I'm such a fan of automation that I've started doing mini sessions. Automate your business in 90 minutes. We sit down, we determine which part of your business needs automation most so that you get the most bang for your buck, and then we automate it. We create the system together, and then it's done. 90 minutes. That's it. If you're interested in understanding more about that or more about automation, I put the link below. But you definitely want to start automating parts of your business as soon as you can. It will make all the difference in the world to your income potential and your sanity. Okay, number 3, ask for help. This may seem obvious, but I got stuck in a place that I didn't know how to ask for help. My original business mentor died of a heart attack suddenly, and after that I was a little bit too sorrowful, but also I just didn't know how to find somebody else to help me. It was also a time when coaching was very new, and so I hadn't heard of it. I also didn't know how to find another mentor, because it's not just about finding somebody who will meet with you once a month and advise you on your company. It's also finding someone who has the right skills that you need for your company. So if you're not sure how to ask for help, and you're worried about hiring a coach because your business is brand new, although personally I don't think that's an excuse for hiring the type of expert, laser-focused help that you need in order to get your business off the ground, you can get some help by surrounding yourself with other entrepreneurs, forming a group, and co-mentoring. Okay, number 4, share. And I don't just mean share like onto your social media, because whether you have social media or a blog and a website or not, you're yelling into a silo. You are so new at your business that nobody can find you and nobody can hear you. So you don't just share to your social media, you need to share to other people's social media. And not in a spammy way. Send them what you have in the works. Ask them to collaborate. Ask to make a collaborative video, or to do a guest post on their website, or start a giveaway and have other companies collaborate with you in order to promote their products and their brands. You need to break through the walls of being a new entrepreneur in order to be heard while you are filling your own following. A great book about this is called Tribes by Seth Godin. He talks about how to build a following and a tribe, especially when you're brand new. I recommend it. Number 5, get professional services. And I say that so sternly because I have watched entrepreneurs who don't hire a coach, who don't hire an attorney, who don't hire a CPA, and then they are struggling. And sometimes they even get in really big trouble, all because they were worried about a few extra dollars. And the result of that trouble is more money than professional services would have cost. If you're not sure where to start, get a CPA. That is my number 1. If you are starting a business, get a CPA, and get one that specializes in small businesses and entrepreneurs. The tax laws are different for all kinds of different organizations, and they will know exactly the tax laws that apply to you. My CPA not only has helped me make sure that with all of the business tax changes that happened last year, that I stay safe, but he also has helped me set up bonus accounting. If you're not sure what that is, feel free to pop a message in the comments below. But bonus accounting is essentially you get a bonus at the end of the year. And yes, as an entrepreneur, you should be getting a bonus at the end of the year. If you don't know how to do that type of accounting, then you're probably just going to feel like you're constantly paying taxes. And that's a shitty feeling. My CPA also helped me when my state thought that I owed them $1,600 that I totally did not owe. It turns out that they had my employee identification number wrong. And so he simply wrote a letter to dispute it, and after 2 correspondences, I no longer had to pay that debt. Get a CPA. I also recommend building a relationship with a good business lawyer. Some business lawyers charge an arm and a leg, and I am not talking about that. I'm talking about a business lawyer who specializes in small businesses and probably is a small business himself or herself. And so they get the pricing models, the tight budgets, and you don't have to keep them on retainer. just know that you have a lawyer that you can call who has some prior knowledge about your company. It makes all the difference in the world when something really starts to happen. A good business will also tell you things like, okay, develop the contract yourself and then I'll review it so that you save money. They're not out to gouge you. And yes, these people really do exist because I have an amazing one. And finally, I simply cannot stress enough how important it is to have a coach. Now, I'm not talking about hiring me. Everyone needs a different type of coaching in their businesses. I love what Katya does. She works on your core values to make sure that you have a really good foundation underneath you while you're building your business. And that's really critical work. I work specifically with LGBT entrepreneurs who want to scale their businesses in order to get their self-care back. They want to make more money, but they also want to enjoy their lives more. My coach happens to be a coach that specializes in speakers. There's all kinds of different coaches out there, but having a coach means that you will build faster, your stress is lower, and you'll make more money, and you'll make less mistakes. You won't get stuck in the dead ends that I've gotten stuck in the past because I didn't have a mentor or a coach. So those are my recommendations. Those are my 5 things. I hope they're useful to you, and I look forward to seeing your comments. And also, just a reminder that I have a Patreon, so that link will be below, if you feel it. I will talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful weekend.